Welcome back to Next Gen Drive, your ultimate destination for everything fast, futuristic, and ferociously powerful. Today, we're taking you deep into the beast that's rewriting the rules of track-bred performance, the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario GT3. This isn't just another exotic car. This is a weapon born for the circuit and fine-tuned for adrenaline. You've heard of the street-legal Temerario, but the GT3 variant, that's a whole different story. Let's talk about presence. The 2026 Temerario GT3 looks like it was carved from raw speed. Every inch of the bodywork is sculpted not just for aesthetics but for aerodynamic domination. Lamborghini didn't just tweak the street version. They stripped it down, re-engineered the frame, and built it back up for war on the track. From the front splitter to that monstrous carbon fiber rear wing, everything has a purpose, and that purpose is speed, grip, and airflow mastery. The front fascia is sharper than ever. The nose is low and wide, housing massive air ducts that suck in air to cool the upgraded brake system while slicing through resistance like a scalpel. The hood is aggressively vented, pushing hot air out like a jet turbine. Flared arches swallow up ultra-lightweight racing wheels wrapped in slick racing rubber. Every detail screams GT3 homologation, and it wears its motorsport DNA like a badge of honor. Moving around to the sides, the profile is dominated by sweeping carbon side skirts, exposed aerodynamic fins, and functional vents that serve to cool the rear drivetrain components. The car hugs the ground so tightly you'd swear it was magnetized. This isn't a flashy street poseur. This is a downforce-driven machine. It doesn't care about comfort. It only cares about cornering at speeds that would shred lesser machines. The rear of the car is arguably its most jaw-dropping angle. The diffuser is enormous, sticking out like the tail of a fighter jet, channeling air with brutal efficiency. The quad exhausts scream aggression, while that gigantic wing isn't just for show. It's been CFD tested for hours to deliver razor-edge balance and brutal downforce. The GT3 badging is subtle, but the overall silhouette, anything but. It's angry. It's dramatic. It's Lamborghini at its absolute most unhinged. Underneath all that carbon and aggression lies a naturally aspirated V10 that's been refined, optimized, and made angrier than ever. The 5.2-liter monster remains the heart of the Temerario GT3, but it's been tweaked for competition-grade reliability and response. We're talking a redline north of 9,000 RPM and an output tuned for FIA GT3 regulations, roughly 560 horsepower, depending on balance of performance adjustments. But it's not about raw power. It's how this engine delivers, with instantaneous throttle response, spine-tingling acoustics, and relentless torque. The performance numbers may not sound outrageous compared to turbocharged hypercars, but make no mistake, this thing flies. It can hit 0 to 60 in just under 3 seconds, depending on setup, and the top speed crosses 190 miles per hour. But again, the magic here isn't just in straight-line sprinting. It's in the way it attacks corners with surgical precision. Thanks to revised suspension geometry, pushrod dampers, wider tracks, and a completely rebalanced chassis, the GT3 version handles like it's reading your thoughts. It corners flat, grips like a leech, and responds to steering input with almost telepathic immediacy. Then there's the braking. Lamborghini's engineers have fitted it with motorsport spec carbon ceramic discs paired with 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston at the rear. This thing stops on a dime, lap after lap, with zero fade. Every component has been developed for endurance and punishment. The cooling, the heat dissipation, the pedal feel, it's all built to keep the car performing lap after lap at maximum attack. Step inside, and the GT3 mission becomes even clearer. Forget luxury. Forget infotainment. The interior is a stripped-down race cockpit wrapped in fireproof Alcantara and exposed carbon. Gone are the creature comforts of the street model. What you get instead is a full roll cage, a racing bucket seat with a 6-point harness, and a digital dash that displays only what you need to know: revs, temps, lap times. The steering wheel is detachable and multifunctional, modeled after what you'd find in a Le Mans prototype. Every button, toggle, and display serves a single purpose: performance. There's no sound insulation, no touchscreen, no nonsense. Just the raw, unfiltered experience of driving a purebred race machine. The interior is loud, mechanical, and intense. But that's exactly how a GT3 car should feel. It doesn't pamper, it challenges you. So what's the takeaway? The 2026 Lamborghini Temerario GT3 isn't just another race car. It's the distilled essence of Lamborghini's racing spirit, a no-compromise machine that turns every circuit into a battleground. It's dramatic, it's vicious, and it's built for one purpose: to win. For enthusiasts, collectors, and racers alike, the Temerario GT3 represents the pinnacle of what Lamborghini can do when it sheds all street legal constraints. This is performance without a leash. And in a world where so many supercars are becoming digital, over-assisted, and detached, the GT3 brings back the raw, analog fury we've all been craving. If you thought the Temerario was wild before, the GT3 version takes that madness, throws it in a cage, and lets it off the chain. It's track supremacy wrapped in Italian carbon fiber. You've been watching Next Gen Drive, where future legends are reviewed today. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take the Temerario GT3 over a Huracan STO or a 911 GT3R? Let us know. More monster reviews are just around the corner. Stay locked in.